All right, the first question is from the League, and we'll begin with Mr. Gearens. The development contract for Trinity site has been transferred from NADG to Smiths. What is your reaction to this change? And we'll just go down there.
I think this is a positive thing. I believe having the anchor tenant is so important. And Smiths, Kruger's, we knew was going to be the anchor tenant here. We've known for a long time, no one else is coming. We don't have enough rooftops. So we're even too small to have competing groceries. So let's let them go for it. They even said they're not in the development business, but when they have to, they'll do it. So 6 months, 8 months, let's go. Just going to go down.
I agree. I supported the Trinity site development when it first came up, and I still do today. We tried to get some competition for Smiths. At this time, they're the only organization with the financial power and knowledge of the market they have here, which I think they know they have a gold mine. To make an investment, we've made a big investment to make that site ready. It's time for us to get some payoff. They're going to put a lot of money into that. It's going to help the young families. It's going to send revenue to the schools and property tax and increased GRT to the county. So would we have liked something else? Maybe. What we've got is this, and let's take it and go forward.
I voted for the transfer from NADG to Smiths because I feel that this is a positive development that will lead to breaking dirt finally on the Trinity site. I don't think there can be any doubt in the minds of the county council or anyone in the community that there's been a desire for more retail in this town, especially among our young moms and our young families. And we need to address that need. It's taken far longer than any of us thought to bring this project about, but I'm committed to seeing it through. And I think that working with Smiths, who has a proven record of dealing with local businesses and renting to local businesses, is very good, because Smiths will be willing to give our local businesses a shot to be present on the Trinity site. And for me, that's very important, and that's one of the reasons why I voted for it.
Could people please stand when they
Sure.
respond? We can't see you from back here. Thank you.
Sure, absolutely. I'm in favor of the Trinity site transfer to Smiths. The reason I'm in favor is, there's many reasons, but one, Smiths has a different business model. NADG really had to make their money from the junior sites, and Smiths doesn't have to do that. They know they're going to be making their money on the $25 million they're investing to build it overall, and mostly on their general merchandise and grocery store. So they're still committed to bringing in those junior tenants, but they don't have to get as high of a rent, and there are people interested, they just weren't willing to pay the kind of rent that NADG wanted. I'm not worried about them controlling both sites. I think really big picture, we haven't had general merchandise here for either 20 or 30 years. I'm not sure, that is before my time, and I think it's kind of scary. What is it going to do to everybody? But I really truly believe it will help us stop our 80% leakage off the hill. Even if we spend 40% of our money up here, that's going to help our local merchandise, and it's absolutely going to help our lifestyle, and it's going to help the lab be able to recruit and economic development to expand. And thank you. I'm in favor.
I'm also in favor. Smiths is the only organization that had the courage to move forward. Of course, they're strongly motivated because they make a lot of money on groceries. They certainly understand two of the retail gaps that we have, gas and groceries. And let's see if they are going to be willing to fill some of the other retail gaps with some of the other stores around it. And I think they will be. It saddened me today, some of you read when Ottawa Station is going to be closing. So if we can have something like Smiths attract things and attract people to come here, let's start there. I mean, we have to start somewhere. And as Steve said earlier, we need to move. So instead of thinking about it and talking about it, and it'll just lay fallow forever. So I'm all in favor of doing it. I'm looking forward to what the other communities or the other retail is going to be. And I think it'll be something. And I think it'll be fun, it'll be exciting. And it'll be the beginning of moving forward for economic development in Los Alamos.
Like the rest of our candidates here, I am in favor of the project. Considering especially the fact that once we do get a tenant in there, the rent, a large portion of it will be going to the schools to cover operating costs. And that's something that personally to me is very important. Having gone through the local school system, it's a jewel of our community, and anything we can do to bring more money to them so that they can